go of it, you ugly little bastard! Let fucking go! I'll pull your teeth out with it, damn it! Shit!
Ken, what are you doing?
Little cunt is eating my wallet.
Try feeding her, Eccles. Eat no bloody money, you daft bastard.
Thanks for that.
Now stop being a mardass and do me a coffee. Bev had me on shots.
Maybe I should earn again.
Doing what?
Well, at the cabin again.
I'm not having Norris knocking us up at 5 in the morning. Now will you feed Eccles before she eats something else she shouldn't?
Am I now a butler to you two bitches?
It's about all you're good for nowadays.
Sir, I'm sure I could work at the shop again.
Don't embarrass me any more than you already do.
I'm not sitting at home all day with that horrible fucking dog.
Well, she goes out to her old folks' clubs more often than not.
I'm talking about the animal, but I suppose it's the same difference. I'm losing my mind just as much as you are here. Tracey isn't even here and I feel like putting my head in the oven because every day is an endless cycle of wind and misery.
I know it is. You don't need to tell me. Maybe we need a break from each other for a bit. Or at least the house. Come on, Eccles, I'll feed you. Because Kenny is finally realising the shit I've been through for years and years. I hope there's no bloody roofies in that, you.
As if I need to. Here, that's champagne with ouzo and a dash of poppers. Time to celebrate, love.
Ooh, more money for me. Gives me a break.
All that finished. No more putting myself at risk sending you out to get contracts the physical way. Mike's old-fashioned methods are done and dusted as far as I'm concerned. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. We're doing things my way now. Now we can think about becoming more respectable in our field.
How do you mean?
Well, if we look like a power couple, we can go even further. We could be mayor and mayoress if we like by next year.
Well, why do you want that?
Today the factory, tomorrow the county. Now let's dress you accordingly, like a proper woman of class.
Danny, is this real?
Pure aluminium and glass. Can't ask for more than that in this place. Not until 2020, according to David.
Danny, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's all right.
What does this mean?
Whoa, I'm not proposing, Jesus Christ. Even Fred Elliott had stretched a stainless steel for that. I just need people to take you seriously.
I hope they do.
Yeah, well, I like a challenge, don't I? Most people here don't want to get out of bed in the morning. And speaking of, let's have that frock off, yeah? It's about time we got in there and I got my hands dirty.
Oh, you can take what you like off. Oh, I feel like a queen. Proper one, not like, like Sean or anyone.
Well, I hope you're not corseted up like one. I hate those fiddly clasps. I'll go soft if I have to concentrate. I wish someone had throttled that cock.
How much more do you want?
Let me hit it.
No, Kevin.
Can we get the rose scented washing up liquid? This pineapple one makes me nauseous.
Right.
I was reading in the paper this morning that the longest recorded shit was 26 feet.
And when bored people look like they're slowing down, their brains are actually speeding up due to being chronically pissed off.
Rather insolent.
Listen, Roy, I know this is you every morning, but will you give it a rest? Oh, we've got that exhibition to look forward to tomorrow, and Jack and Vera are softening. Jack seems a bit hesitant, fuck knows why with what he gets up to. This is what you wanted, isn't it?
You're quite right, Haley. I get lost sometimes. For that I apologise. I just don't want you getting carried away when you're there. It was my idea to make money from you and prosper, but you see, through the depravity and necessity, you are still my wife. Eat your fucking sausages!
If I eat this many, I'm practically Sarah Louise.
It's the most important meal of the day!
Dad, I had this at rehab. They feed you greasy shit all week, so you get sick of the hangover cure and don't drink. It's dodgy reverse psychology or something. I'm more worried about you and that car business with Janice. Can I please leave these?
Fuck off, it cost me £3 that. I'll drop you off at school and I'm coming back for them.
Ugh.
Hey, Jan. Like my sweet? Hey, ignorant. Look, about last night.
Don't you speak to me, Les. I mean it.
I thought it was like a mating call. A territorial thing.
What do you think I am? A fucking peacock?
I thought it might remind you of what we had. The old magic. You used to be partial to my load.
Used to be.
Battersby Falls. You must remember that. What are you looking at, you nosy bitch?
Steady on. Yeah, right.
Oh, aye. Jumping for joy.
What was all that about? You didn't shaft him, did you?
Well, you know how I lost my job? Well, turns out I've made a prick of myself.
You do that every day though, Jan.
It wasn't Kev, were it?
Hey, at least you're admitting it. You could come back to...
You saying it with that doll-dwelling rat? I don't know why you give so much of a toss. No, but the way you treated Sally. Well, excuse me. You all thought the same, but still jammed in the knife. So forgive me, but you can stick your moral criticism up your dingy chuff.
I don't want to work for Eileen.
I'm sure the poor woman's feelings are very mutual.
I don't know why I keep sneaking back here, I really don't.
Neither do we.
Thanks once again, Mother. I'm not that bloody bad.
Prison, prostitution, catfighting in the street? No, of course you're not.
Don't forget we've been invited to some do tomorrow.
Oh, I can't be arsed with it.
Can you get Grant to loosen up? I'm sick of listening for the door.
Oh, you asking your soft git.
Who are you calling a git? Ma'am, seriously, I'm getting cabin fever next door.
And you can only be social at our house then.
In comfort. The cafe's full of greasy, gawping half-wits and Roy Cropper.
Well, there's the Rovers, and not to mention the cabin office. Eileen's all right if you get wine down her.
What happens at Christmas? I'm getting pushed out.
It's starting to rain, let's get inside. You might be an ex-barmaid, but I'm still the official boss.
Oh, don't worry. I wouldn't dare shrink the size of your cock, Steve.
That's how it is. I do most of my best work when I'm ordering folk about.
What?
That reminds. I'll bet Mike didn't do a stock check before he left.
You'll better buy some decent drinking.
Only the best. I drinketh no piss, as they say.
Eh? That's ours now, you know.
I know. We'll do Mrs. Walker proud, I reckon.
And I can be the no-bet Lynch at last.
I wanted to go for a run today and it started raining.
Well, have you not got your plastic Mac? All I've heard about all morning, Norris, is you. You and your bloody arsehole in fitness. Can't you have a day off, Norris?
No, I'm committed now.
We all wish you would be and give us some peace.
I told you already, you signed me up, so deal with it.
You'll do yourself a mischief eventually.
No, because unlike most here, I'm regimental and self-disciplined.
Self-discipline, my arse. You were garrotting folk not long since.
Aye, well, keep playing your cards right.
Oh, I'm getting piss wet through here.
Well, at your age, you should be used to that.
Ta, Betty.
It's undercooked, but it's you, so fuck it.
Look, Fred, marriage is an eternal pit of hellfire and brimstone, lad.
Take no notice, a miserable cunt. I like being married.
You'll not break my spirit, Jack. I say you'll not. It's not my fault you ended up with fucking Vera.
As soon as that rings on, she'll transform.
My Cyril knew his place, and he were a good un and did as he were told. Yeah, there's got to be rules.
Of course, and our rules at home are, if I'm in twatting distance, it's fair game. There's no fucking romance there.
As if he knows what romance is.
Me and our Vera were happy for years. Then one day we tragically met.
Like I said, miserable cunt.
Thanks for dressing up, love. I saw the dress you were in last night. Danny's splashing out, I see. Anyway, I think I've calmed down now. I were a bit pish yesterday. Yeah, you showed me up. But what am I meant to do? You did bring me up and you've never brought yourself up. Never grown out of rowing and swigging ale and shouting like fuck. So you've got some bling and you're me mentor now, are you? You listen to me. Whether I was right or wrong, I shouldn't have to clean cock glue off my property. Why do you give a shit? 'Cause I do. I come out to give you support and you haven't calmed down. You're still a sour-faced old boiler. You don't understand. People have made a dickhead of me on this street. Yeah, right. There's only one person caused your grief, and that's you. This is why it was insufferable living with you and Dad for years. Double the misery. Well, I feel the same about you, don't I? I couldn't wait to get rid of you. I was a decent kid, me. Better than Princess Blanche. At least she kept her feet on the ground.
What's wrong with you?
And you with your fancy flat and your come and poke away wardrobe. My life is in the fucking U-bend. Look, I know you've not taken losing your job well, but I've heard this job's going at Amazon. It's not just about a job. It's everything. I just damaged myself. I should have known it were him. No, what were him? The spunk on the car with your dad, weren't it? Bloody hell. He must love you. It's not worked. I'd rather have a bottle of Lambrini. Janice, what are you going to do? Hello. Sorry, I'm a bit high. No, it's better than being low. David's turning. What? What? I thought he had a job now. Yeah, starts tomorrow, but he's been evil at home, isn't he? Hijacked Sarah's Tinder last night and changed her preferences. He then matched her with a 60-year-old foot fetishist from Salford. I had to smack him for his cheat too. I'm not having it. He can straighten himself out, or go and live in his future world. Let him start his job. I don't know now, it could make him worse. I'll be starting by stripping this office down. It needs a woman's touch.
Well, I know I'd go fucking loopy without a woman's touch, let me tell you. Vanessa's a lucky lady today. I'm off to jump in a puddle. Later, Stevie boy.
Fucking revolting.
Eileen, I should be having a celebratory beer now. What do you want?
I want to start work.
Then get on with it, for fuck's sake. You bang on about how long you've worked here. You can put two and two together and run the place without me.
You've no need to get pissy about it. Unless you don't want to sell.
I do want to. I just think you need to start from scratch like I had to, instead of having your porky arse wiped for you. Look, I appreciate you, don't get me wrong. I just want to put this horrible flipping manky cabin behind me.
Aye, along with your airline. Look, just bugger off, I can do this myself. I have done all my life. Independent woman, a proper one, not Beyonce. And she reckon handle a taxi service. The only business I've ever been in charge of is me, and I've done all right. And as long as I get a free drink after my shift at your new pub, we can leave it here and say no more about it. Plus, you're getting on me tits now. So go on, go run the Sorrynation hub. I'd be careful though, because Becky's sniffing around for a job. What about this do tomorrow then? Still on for 2 o'clock, Vera.
It better be worth it, Hayley.
It is, right. And it's what you wanted now. Can you do us a sausage roll to go?
Well, I suppose. Vera's made some fresh and she's forgiven us.
Yeah.
She has now, but wait till she gets a drink in and she'll be shouting the odds again.
Shut it, you! Cheeky bastard. And don't think you're slobbing in here all fucking day.
I'm just doing the GGs with my last pay packet, my little lumpfish.
Right, can you hurry the fuck up? I've no time to be standing here like a knob. You get used to it, you know. Well, I'm not. I'll get one from Greg's if he can't shift his idle arse. You wouldn't think you were in charge.
That's it, Hayley. You be the bigger man.
Why don't you just fuck the fuck off to Greg's?
Oh, I will then.
You're a bloody bellend, you.
I'm sitting here. Fucking hell. Oh, I know we've had our differences.
That's right.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, well, if you've come over to do that, go somewhere else.
I haven't, actually.
Glad to hear it.
I hope you know what you're doing giving up this pub.
How do you mean?
Steve McDonald is a risk.
Come again.
He's attached to my daughter, and that's toxic.
Well, you've only got to look at my son Danny. I've given him the factory.
Surely giving up businesses to cocky upstarts is idiocy. What's happened to you, Mike? Do they remind you of you when you were their age?
Well, I suppose they do. What's wrong with that?
Times have changed, that's what's wrong. These days are too distracted. They can't put aside their juvenility to knuckle down. Nonsense. Anyway, I've got to retire sometime, so shut up, Bolo. I'm a made man. Made! Well, far from me to be jealous, of course. But I want to put years of work in the hands of Danny Bulman and Steve McDonald.
What are you two still doing here? It's getting late. Haven't you got a grotty nightclub to go to? We don't open for another 4 hours. Look, I have to wipe down when you two have been in, and I want to do it now so I can get dolled up. There's a webcam speed dating arrangement later, and I want to look nice for it.
Sarah's nearly finished, haven't you? Why the fuck do I have to do this?
Well, I hear you've a new admirer who you'll need practice for.
That was David being a prick. Why are you humouring him? I hate fucking feet.
It's just us having a laugh at your expense, actually, so lighten up.
I hate her feet. Horrible pig-hoofed bitch. I'll put 'em straight through your fucking teeth, love. She can't work here much longer, Audrey.
Of course she can. I need the staff, however unsuitable.
You could have David back if that's the case.
No, I know.
He doesn't deserve it.
My darling, you've got a lot more to learn before I let you loose in the salon.
I'm not the only slag on this street, you know. There's hundreds of them and I get treated like I'm giving a bad image.
Ow, you stupid whore bag. You can't jerk it about, it's not a cock.
Sorry. Speaking of, there's not much to eye up in here.
Oh, Maria, we don't have dirty magazines in here.
No, you gave them all to Jack. Anyway, where were you today? Saw you creeping about the alleys, but nobody mentions that, of course. That's because I'm subtle and discreet about who I choose to fuck.
Oh, Maria, it's true, unlike her.
Now I've done your stupid pedicure, I've scrubbed, polished and painted so your feet are ready for resting on the shoulders of the latest poor victim.
Now, my darling, that sort of talk is why we treat you like shit.
Just go and roll yourself another gran.
That's better, isn't it?
Gran!
To what do I owe this displeasure?
Yeah, listen, fuck that. I'm glad I caught you.
One in a long line of things you've caught.
We need a chat.
Get to fuck, I've no time for it.
Oh, come on, I'm your granddaughter. I don't think it's fair you've banished me from number one. It's where I grew up.
And it's also where you've tarnished with your twattish ways over years.
What about special occasions?
There might be occasions, but not special.
I'm doing an honest job now. Something for my CV, innit?
For you, CV stands for cavernous vagina. You can stay out, pussy.
Why should I apologise to Sally? Because it's what normal folk do, it's...
You know, I wish I had you a face. I wouldn't mind shafting you, Danny.
Oh, dream on, you sad old goat. Betty, give us some absinthes.
You've nearly finished bastard bottle.
Don't worry, Sal. I think she's got something to say to you.
Listen, I'm not in the mood for a lecture. I'm on a bender and it's nought to do with you.
Look, I'm here to be peacemaker.
Ah, sorry. Peace is boring.
How many of them have you had?
Enough to put Peter Barlow on his ass.
She's pissed.
Yeah, Nancy Drew, you've cracked it. I have to drink to block out the steamy, fiery, apocalyptic turd my life's become.
Funny when she's lashed is this one. Oh, when is she not lashed? Go home.
Why don't you? I'm in control of my life, lady. Go home and get a fisting from Kirk or something. What? I'm giving you my leftover hot pot.
Jan, leave off being a wanker.
Well, I suppose her being married to one, she should adapt quite well. But then, I should apologise to Queen Sally for sullying her fella's clean image.
What are you on about? Let's hear it.
Stop serving her. I wish I were running this place still.
And I fucking don't.
Pound on Webster.
Double on pug.
Jan, don't be a dick.
Oh, let her.
It's right, laugh this. Give her one.
Have a nut.
Go on, Jan.
Okay, now, well in. First win of the week.
It were you that got a fist after all.
You all right?
Yeah, get off.
Do you fancy going to a club then?